eGLYPH لحجب المحتوى السيء من تطوير الدكتور هاني فريد.
The technology that we've developed over the last year dates back to 2008 when we developed a similar technology to disrupt the global transmission of child pornography. And what we've done over the last year in collaboration with the Counter Extremism Project is to build the next generation of that software. The way the software works is it relies on humans to initially determine what is the content that we need to eliminate from our online platforms, social media platforms, internet search, etc. And then our technology takes over at that point and reaches in and extracts a unique digital fingerprint for that medium. So that is, the fingerprint is not shared by two different images. And then any company can simply filter every single image, every single video, compare its own database of extremism content, child pornography, other illegal content, and stop the redistribution of the material. So the weakness of the technology is that it relies on the human at the very beginning. But the strength of the technology is that once we know what we're looking for, we can do it very accurately, and distinguishing using very complex machine learning, computer vision, pattern recognition to do the task of the human is not yet possible. And so we rely in part on humans and in part on computers to do the task of removing this content. The work we did in 2008 is called PhotoDNA, and that is in worldwide distribution, and every year finds and removes millions and millions of known child pornography. The latest work that we have done, we call it eGLYPH, which extends that work into the video and audio, is fully developed, fully tested, and we are currently talking with social media companies, internet companies, government agencies to talk about how we might deploy this technology. So it's not yet deployed on any platforms, but those negotiations are in progress. The work was funded by Microsoft and by the Counter Extremism Project that provided the support for allow us to develop the technology over the last year. Ambassador Wallace, who runs the CEP, saw a quote that I gave in the New York Times talking about some of the work we had done in the child pornography space and how I hypothesized that it could be used in the extremism space, and he was very interested in learning more about that technology. We immediately saw the connections, we immediately saw how we could develop the technology and deploy it in a very similar way to what we had done earlier, and we started collaborating last year, and it's been, I think, a very productive and very fruitful collaboration. We have already, I can see, we have pushed the social media companies and the internet companies, these huge multi-billion-dollar giant companies, we have pushed them to be more aggressive. I think there's more to be done, but I think we are on the right road in the right process going forward. So one of the things to be very clear here is that we are not enforcing a standard on any company, on any internet company. The content we are suggesting that you automatically remove are being violated by this. And the hope is that the companies will now remove this content and stop the radicalization and the recruitment online. So the problem with the online platforms is that it gives you access to millions and millions of people around the world, and it allows you to radicalize them in ways that were not possible before the internet. And we simply want to remove that tool from the extremist toolkit so that it is not as easy to recruit people around the world to commit acts of violence. The primary targets are YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. That is where most of the action is happening online. And our belief is that if these companies adopt this or similar technology, that will go a long way to stemming the distribution of this material. And I believe that if these companies start deploying this technology, other companies will come on board very, very quickly. The new software is called eGLYPH, as in hieroglyph. That's the newest technology that allows us to analyze images, videos, and audios.